Dr. Maury, Uncivilized Vitality, and this is a short video because I promised my wife, whose arms get tired holding that thing, that this would be a short video, and we're going to call it Toggle Cord 2.0. So a year or so ago, Logan and I shot a quick video about the toggle cord, and it's a super handy piece of equipment out in the woods or in daily life. And it's just a piece of paracord with a little wooden toggle on one end. And you can use that with a loop or in different wraps and combinations. There are hundreds and hundreds of, well, I don't know if hundreds, that's exaggeration, dozens of toggle cord videos you can find on YouTube. I learned about toggle cords in the Boy Scouts, late 70s, early 80s. It's not a new thing. We had a larger toggle cord setup called a commando belt, which is a piece of rope with a spliced eye in one end and a larger toggle in the other, and we link them together, which is kind of the genesis of my idea of the fast rope, the piece that we all carry around. But today, instead of cutting your own little oak dowels and drilling the little holes, which in hindsight would have been a good idea to have an example, just look up the other video. Instead of doing that, I've come across this new, I don't know if we can actually zoom in on those, new toggles. These are made of, like, I believe some kind of nylon, but they're basically indestructible. They won't freeze, crack. I think they'd have to be really hot to melt, but they're really great, and they're sized for paracord. And I'll show you. Let me read this to you. I got this little note. It came in a little bag like this. I got a dozen of them, right? And it comes from gooutfitters.com. And they got this little card in there. It's a message from the founder. Thank you for purchasing this product. We're a small family-run business, and your support means the world to us. Your complete satisfaction is our top priority. If you ever have an issue with any of our gear, please reach out for our world-class customer service. Jason. And he signed that little card. And then they've got a customer service email at contact@go-outfitters.com. And the coolest part, I don't know if Gary can zoom in, they've got quick start video tutorials and different use videos at YouTube. And then there you go to gooutfitters.com. Okay. So these are the new these new little toggles they've got, and we've come up with a couple different uses. One I got directly from Go Outfitters, and I made one of these. This is a little toggle cord setup. It's got a carabiner, or sorry, a cord lock on there. You can use any kind of cord lock you want. I just tied a figure-8 knot in the end and put that toggle on there, just a piece of really bright yellow shock cord. And there's so many uses for this beyond what we did in the other videos with the shock cords. Like if I have, I can put this, one of the things I've done is slide this around my belt, and then I can use that like a little carabiner. I carry my water bottle and just push that knot through my water bottle, put the toggle cord through there, and then to make sure it doesn't come loose, I slide the cord lock up against that toggle, and now I can't lose my water bottle. It won't fall off there. When I want to drink, slide the lock down, just push the cord through, and I can pick the water bottle up and use it. You can use this to bind little things together. Another one, I will cut here, don't move. And the back. Okay, the magic of video editing. So on any bag, this is just my GoRuck GR1. Any bag that has molly webbing on the outside, this little cord setup can be slid through one or two of the molly loops. Okay, and you can do the same thing. I can attach a piece of gear. I only have this water bottle. So I can attach a piece of gear by sliding the loop up through there, through the head of the shock cord, just slide that cord lock down, and now I've attached this to my bag. I like that because it's got the high vis. I can reuse it around camp for different things. Keeps my water bottle or a piece of gear. If I had two of these spread out a little bit, I can roll up my poncho or maybe my hoodie or a piece of external gear I've taken off and cord lock those into place. And it's got a little bit of a stretch, so it's got some forgiveness and a couple of grim locks there, but that's great, and then they can take them right off. All right, so that's an idea that I'm pretty sure I got right from the Go Outfitters video about these toggle cords. Another thing you can do with your new toggle cord, and this is something we did with the original toggle cords is if I have this toggle cord on here, just like I did with the originals, the round ones. And I make this video kind of tongue-in-cheek 2.0 because we had almost an internet troll on that first video that was very angry that seemed like I had made a toggle cord video without giving credit to who he thought was the inventor of the toggle cord idea. So just so you know, Mr. Troll, this is full credit to GoOutfitters.com for these little nylon toggles, which I think are awesome. But just like we did the original toggle cord, I can use this as sort of a zip tie by placing that through the loop and pulling this down tight. And as I pull that down tight, it locks up on itself and will not pull back apart. So I can bundle up my blankets or bedrolls. I can use that to lock down firewood. And then when it's time to release that, you just turn the toggle parallel to the loop and push the tip through there, and it just pops free. Because the paracord is bound up on itself where it comes out of the toggle, by ratcheting down on that, I can pull that tight and it binds up and it won't let loose. And in order to get that out, I just turn the toggle so it goes through that loop and it pops off and we're ready to go. So the original toggle cord use is great. You can wrap that around, use it as a makeshift belt. I use this to hold my poncho shut in the winter, or extra layer or blanket. I use it as a belt. And that little wooden toggle, while a little bigger, would sometimes get wet or they eventually wear out. These new, I'm not sure what they are, nylon or some kind of space age polymer. These indestructible little toggles are what we're going to replace all my toggle cords with. I've also got an idea for using these toggles on my ridgeline. So you come around and you can just wrap them and they'll hold your ridgeline tight so you don't have to tie any knots in the winter. Maybe we'll roll some of that footage in here in a minute if I can find something to tie it to. One of the ideas I came up with the toggle cord is I put that on a little lanyard on the end. I tied this. Well, I can actually take it off. So I tied this little loop of paracord. It's quite a bit long, but then I've got a nice length of paracord, and I've got one toggle cord on the end. I can slide these knots up. I'll show you how to make this later. So I can lengthen that, or I can slide the knots down in the other direction to sort of tighten this up and even it out. I wear that around my neck, so if I'm in the woods and I get bundled up in my outdoor gear, instead of having my belt knife on my pocket, I found that my SE Izula, right, which is the one I carry most of the time as a fixed blade knife, it's got this large hole on the end of the sheath. I can just push that toggle cord through there, and now I've got a quick neck knife, and I've got a way to hang my knife here. We're going in somewhere and I need to put the knife in my pocket, or I want to take that off. I just push that toggle cord back through, and then that's just what I do with my knife. But you could hang lots of gear here. You could set up a little loop, maybe with your compass. You could swap it out when you're doing orienteering, you need your compass. You could maybe hook up your binoculars, so you can use your toggle cord for this little neck retention device. I probably should come up with a way to tie my glasses to it or something, I don't know. So from GoOutfitters.com, these are the new paracord toggles. They fit well with the smaller paracord, not quite the micro cord, shock cord, standard paracord. Bank line runs great through these. And I believe you can get them on Amazon or directly from GoOutfitters.com. And you get a dozen for, I'm not sure the price, I'll put that in the link because I don't remember it, but it was really, really affordable. These are great. So in the comments below, leave some, I am going to put in a little footage of maybe an up close of the ridge line, or maybe I'll save that for later. But come up with some other uses for yourself. Get you a package of these new toggle cords and make toggle cord 2.0, and leave some different uses you have in the comments below, and we'll see how many different uses of these things we can come up with over the next few months. That's it. Like and subscribe to the channel, and make the comments, and that's all.